Fisk Jubilee Singers, voices that carry freedom around the world. In 1871, a courageous group of black students left Fisk University in Nashville, Tennessee, with little more than faith, determination, and the power of their voices. Fisk University was facing severe financial hardship. To help save their school, music professor and university treasurer George L. White organized the Student Singing Ensemble. On October 6, 1871, the Fisk Jubilee Singers began a concert tour through the United States. They entered a nation still struggling with the aftermath of slavery. Many audiences had never seen black performers presented with dignity, discipline, and artistic excellence. Some people expected racist minstrel entertainment, but the Jubilee Singers refused to become caricatures for anyone's amusement. Instead, they sang the sacred spirituals created and preserved by enslaved African Americans. These were not simply songs. They carried the sorrow of separation, the strength of survival, the language of resistance, and the hope of freedom. Spirituals such as Steal Away, Go Down Moses, and Swing Low Sweet Chariot revealed the emotional and spiritual world of a people who had endured bondage without surrendering their humanity. The singers faced discrimination, hostility, exhaustion, illness, and financial uncertainty. Yet they continued traveling. Their extraordinary performances eventually won over audiences across America and Europe. They sang before prominent leaders and were received by royalty, including Queen Victoria. Their international tours helped introduce African American spirituals to the world as a serious and influential musical tradition. They challenged racist ideas about black intelligence, culture, and artistic ability at a time when the freedom promised after the Civil War remained under attack. Their success also helped secure the future of Fisk University. The money they raised contributed to the construction of Jubilee Hall, one of the earliest permanent structures built for the higher education of formerly enslaved people and their descendants. The Fisk Jubilee Singers transformed songs born in captivity into instruments of education, cultural preservation, and liberation. They carried the voices of their ancestors into concert halls where black history had rarely been respected or even acknowledged. Their legacy continues today. Every time a spiritual is performed with honor, every time black sacred music is recognized as a foundation of American music, and every time young black artists use their gifts to preserve their people's history, the voices of the Fisk Jubilee Singers rise again. They did more than entertain the world. They preserved memory. They defended black dignity. They helped save a university. They turned ancestral sorrow into global testimony. We honor the Fisk Jubilee Singers, the voices that carried freedom around the world. Descendants of the Taken Ones, Alkebulan. The Jubilee Singers did not simply sing history. They carried history in their voices. From the plantation to Fisk, from Fisk to the White House, from America to Europe, from slavery into eternity. DTOA, Descendants of the Taken Ones, Alkebulan. We remember, we honor, we rise.